Hi, air sign. This is for the third week of August. Um, this is for air sign that probably this is your sign, or you have an air sign, right, in your chart. Cross watchers are welcome, um, but don't assume, right? If I didn't mention name, then this is not you, okay? Just because I described someone and you feel that this is yours, well, if the shoe fits, why not, right? Wear the shoe. But if I didn't mention name, don't assume. um, it feels like it's getting a little warmer, right? The energy per se. What I'm trying to say here is it just, it feels like things are falling into places, right? If you went to a cold relationship, at least there's something gonna happen in this third week. Um, why do I feel like it also feels like home? Is there someone coming back home? Are you coming back home? Is your lover coming back home? Um, it's just the energy of giving me that at last it's moving. It's moving on the direction where I want it, right? If there's clogged here, well, we all know for a fact, warm, especially hot water, if there's a clogged in the sink, it may not be a cure, or it will not be the solution, right, for that clogged, but somehow it's a quick fix. So what I'm trying to say here is things will flow, and kind of in your favor. First card, see, Knight of Cups, followed by the Seven of Swords. Oh, child. Um, is this the timeline that I am seeing? Um, the let's say that this is. Let's say this is a Hangman. Ooh, Hermit, and the Star. I think that this is a timeline from stagnation, from this whole sneakiness behavior, from this agony of waiting because your person is uncertain. Well, I am really seeing here that hard work pays off. Probably maybe not really hard work, but this is more of the, let's say, your patience really pays off here. Why? I am seeing that probably this situationship for a few numbers of you, or connection for some of you, situationship because there's no formal, right, there's no formality, that we didn't talk that we are an item, that we are a couple, right? But somehow, from what I'm seeing here, that, well, there is an enlightenment coming from the other side, from the other party, which is your partner. Let's just call it partner for the sake of identification, right? Whether there's formality or not, partner, because we assume, right? Well, of course, the reading is for you and them, so let's call them partner. I'm seeing here there's some part of you that you really put them in a pedestal, right? Um, you're really looking up to them. Probably they are a star-like material, right? What I'm trying to say is we are all stardust, right? But what I'm trying to say is the star is star. Are they kind of like influencers? What have you? Kind of like there's, at least it feels like, right? They are on top of you. On top of you. Well, I love that. Being the top one, right? They are on the top one. But what I'm trying to say here is, you catch the drift that because you have high admiration on them, put them first prior you, right? I am seeing here that they're going to really appreciate, or probably they already appreciate, right? They already appreciate what you've done to them. That is true. I am seeing it here. Um, Not only that, what I'm also seeing is the idea of giving you at least, with the star here, right? Um, a part of what you're giving to them. So, is that an equal give and take? I think no, because the star here, you're giving them a lot. I don't also want to say that they're going to breadcrumbs you. Um, in the surface, it might look like, but there is some reciprocation here that more than just a breadcrumbs. Eight of coins. Ooh, the ace of wands, the six of wands, the 10 of wands, and the world card. See, hard work pays off. Let's say for a few numbers of your air sign that probably is just started as a one night stand. You know, well, we are all adults here, you know, in urban dictionary they call it FUB, right? Um, but most likely that there is an emotion going to kind of present to you. They appreciate your hard work here with the eight of coins. Okay, now I'm seeing here because you're working so hard, um, kind of like for such a long time here with the hermit card and the 10 of wands here. You know, there's a part that you have, that there's some burdens, right? Well, I'm seeing good news here with the six of wands. Prior, okay, I am letting you in, with the world card. World card is the last cycle, right, of the major arcana. Then it is gonna go back to the full card, which is this is the last chapter of this situationship, and we're going to somehow going to start, you know, a different chapter, which is told you there is going to be a um, a positive outcome, through your patience or with your patience. Especially, it started as with the 7 of swords, and underneath this is the ace of wands. We're in, yeah, there's higher chance here that, well, let's say again, apart from being fubu, I think that this person is trying to be a social butterfly, if I may say, right? Connecting from people to people, but I'm seeing here that it's getting lessened. They're, they're like what I mentioned, you are appreciated, so they are going to kind of really focused on you. With a 10 of swords in here and the devil card in between them. Well, for you, there it started with feelings. For them, it kind of, okay, you look good, okay, and I'm thirsty, so I believe that you are too. That's what they thought here. That is where the 7 of swords came in. There's no emotion at first, right? There's no emotion at first to them. With the devil card, I can see where they kind of just like used you, for pleasure. Ooh, my hands are itchy. I think I'm gonna have some money. Um, or probably, right, they're using you when it comes to money. Let's face it. But the good thing here is you're now having some good news. I want to clarify the Hermit card underneath is the 10 of wands, which is kind of now I have the enlightenment. Here's the thing, the ironic part of it is when you're trying to enlighten them, you're really having a hard time for them to make it understand. Now you kind of like shut off, or you didn't push, you just go along with it. You kind of give them whatever they wanted to. You kind of, I'm just here. Now they have the enlightenment and appreciate you with the full card, like what I mentioned. Right after this world card, they're going to jump off to the Ace of Cups, which is there will be an emotion invested. Actually, it's already prior this is going to happen. Emotion comes first. They feel it, so there's already a feeling invested. And I can see that they're going to jump off the cliff and start a new relationship here with the world card. So congratulations. Patience paid off. So if you have some questions with the reading or have some personal questions, and there is a link in the description box. And if you want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. So air sign. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next reading. Goodbye.